Hi, Vishan Borich here, and I have a question for you. Do you trust in your parachute? Now, I'm not physically talking about going skydiving, but I am talking about taking that first step, that leap. And specifically, I'm talking about in having your own business and following your dreams. Because one of the things that I've found is that most people are afraid to start. They're afraid to even take that first step, to leap out of that airplane. And the reason why is because they're afraid. They're afraid of all the things that could happen. Now, will they happen? Probably not, but they're afraid that they could happen. They're afraid that they won't make enough money in their business, or it'll fail, or they'll be made fun of because it's something that's different from everybody else. Or they're afraid now they're going to have to buy health insurance and pay all these taxes, which, sometimes comes along with having your own business. And they start building all of this up in their head of the things that they think might happen. Well, it's kind of like jumping out of an airplane or skydiving, because before you jump, that's the scariest moment. You're not sure what's going to happen. You're not sure if your parachute's going to open. You're not sure if you're going to have a safe landing. You're not sure if you're going to enjoy it quite as much as you had hoped. But the thing is that once you jump, most of those things that you thought would happen won't happen. And you just enjoy the ride. You enjoy the fall. You enjoy the exhilarating experience. Now, skydiving is not for everyone, and neither is running your own business. But I can tell you that if you've ever thought about running your own business or having a business, there's a few things you must have in place. Number one, just like going skydiving, you've got to be trained in how to do it properly. You can't just, go and buy yourself a parachute and expect to know, if you're brand new, how to stuff that pack and so that your parachute opens. And you also have to have a pilot to fly you who actually knows a little bit about skydiving, right? Because if you don't have a pilot that knows about skydiving, they're not going to take you to the right altitude. They could have you jump out at a spot that's not particularly safe. So these are just things I'm throwing out there because they're analogies to your business. If you're going into business for yourself and you're serious about making a success in that business, then I challenge you to, number one, find a coach, find a mentor, find a trained professional, just like you would if you're going to go skydiving. Find somebody that's already done it, that's had success, has a good reputation, and is willing to help and coach you along the way. The second thing, you've got to have good equipment. You've got to have a good airplane and a good parachute and somebody who packs it well. So you need a good business model and a good structure. Why not use one that's already been proven? Something that's proven, that's had success, and continues to have success in the future is going to give you a much better chance and much better odds of you having that success as well. Now, can I guarantee that there won't be an accident? Just like in a skydive, they make you sign all these waivers that say you may even die. Well, that's because there's always a risk. There's always a risk. But you have to weigh the risk and think about, what is it about your life that you're missing right now? And if you continue on the same path that you're going on today, are you going to achieve the goals that you have in your life? And if not, then it's time to take that risk, because there comes a certain time in which you've got to get out of that nest and fly. So with that, I hope to see you on the next video. This is Vishan Borich from Team Tough.